Okay, hi guys, welcome to my channel, and today I wanna show you guys Aurora Inferno Team, right? My team, I think, is not used by anyone, I'm not sure. But yeah, I use Rosa full crit damage. That's my damage dealer, right? I have Revelation on her. I think Revelation is required. I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. And then I have Linglow. Oh wait, I skilled her up, right? This one is very important because you will have always crit rate up if you have this one cooldown. So that's why my crit rate is low, because she gives 30% already from her skill, right? And it's always up if you have it skilled. And everything else is also nice. I did S1 just for this attack, right? It's 15% attack, which is a lot. And yeah, the second skill, I would prioritize the third one, then the second one, then the first one, if you want to have some extra damage. But yeah, I use Rosa almost everywhere, so yeah. And then we had Linglow, 0 skill ups anywhere, just the base way, right, to boost the stats. Then I have a little bit speed, 83 speed, cure and time weave. I have time weave on everyone, just to make the run faster and safer. Then I have Doki Doki, which is the main carry, I would say. I think she is the best to use in there. And the crit rate, ignore that, because I just want to make her fast, right? And we have these 2 crit rate pieces. But yeah, she's tanky enough, it's fine. You can make it more safe. If you can make her more tanky, it's much more safe. So yeah, you don't need skill ups on her. You don't need skill ups on her at all. You don't need to. I just use her everywhere, and I will show you guys why I invest in her so much, because I use her not only in Aurora, but for Aurora you don't need skill ups. I'm planning to skill her up just for PvP and Ember Track and a lot of PvE content as well, where I use her all the time. Yeah, I use Artisan on her. You can also go with the other shell, like Gigabyte. I think Gigabyte is probably the best on her. But yeah, I just have this for now, because I didn't want to invest in another Gigabyte, right? So yeah, as I said, the skill up is not important, but yeah, that's the only legendaries I have skilled up. It's Rosa and Doki Doki. The rest one is base. So I use Rosa, Linglow, Doki Doki, which I showed you guys. Then I show Viper. You want a little bit more effect accuracy, actually. I just cannot make it. But he's also on time weave and Swift Charge with plus 152 speed. I have him skilled completely. You need the third one up for sure. And then I would go for this one. But I just use him a lot in Ember Track as well, so I just, you know, spent on him a lot. And then we use Gigabyte on him. The more he attacks, the more it goes. The only reason it fails is when Viper missed the attack down. Then the run fails, and that's the only reason. And then we have Tsuki Mai. Plus 116 speed, some tankiness, some defense, some HP. I have some def, and these 2 pieces. I should change that, actually. Let me quick give us something else. Something with triple roll. Actually, I don't have anything. I don't have silver to do it. But yeah, you just want to have more tanky, right? I just have this. It's working, so it's fine. But yeah, I have 100k silver, so I cannot make it more safe. If I would make it more tanky, like from 20 runs, I fail like once or something. It's not often I fail. And yeah, no skill ups on her as well. Just base. I actually took her out from target summoning, and then the next 10 pull on the permanent summoning, I got her again. It was a sad moment, but yeah, I just took her for Aurora, because I was planning to do this team, right? So I showed you all the gear. Every single one is on time weave, basically, except Rosa, right? The rest is on time weave, even Linglow. Which I recommend to do, because it gives you much more rotations, makes the run much faster. But I don't think you necessarily need it. I didn't test it without it, but some runs just doesn't proc right. So let's go in. The important part about Doki Doki is the backup buff. Like, wait, I can explain this quick. So she has this backup buff. She gets 4 stacks when she uses third skill, which she will always use first in the automat, right? And then she gets 1 backup stack for each basic attack she do on anything. Which makes her this backup skill basically. What it does is it removes a dot from anyone that gets a turn. So if someone is stunned, for example, and Doki Doki has a backup buff on herself, the guy that is stunned and gets a turn, as soon he gets a turn, the stun is just removed and he still have the turn. It removes the stun and he gets a turn. It doesn't remove it while the person is not on turn. It just removes it on turn, right? So that's why the Aurora makes this dot on you, right? Which deals 450, I'm not sure right now, 450% of Aurora's attack. He gets instantly damaged on the turn, right? The units. I think it's about like that. I don't know if it's exactly 450%, but we will check when we enter the run. So, but when she has backup stacks on herself, like for example Viper is 1 HP and has this dot, he would 100% die normally, right? But when she has a backup system, it doesn't deal damage, it's just removed. That works with anything. That's why I use Doki Doki so much. So yeah. So Viper starts here, and then Doki Doki stacks up already backup stacks, and gives turn to Viper back, and then Tsukimai comes, and she doesn't get damage already. The backup thingy removes it, and then she gets removed, Viper gets removed, and Rosa gets removed, and then Linglo comes on, and she gets removed as well. So it's only 1 dot that we cannot remove because the backup stacks, it was 4, right? So you need to hope for 1 cleanse. And then from here on, it should be safe. I know it looks like it's not safe, but we just low HP for now. Or didn't I cleanse at the beginning? I'm not sure. It should still work, I think. I didn't watch the boss, actually. It only fails if Viper is missing the attack down. But yeah, this debuff from the boss doesn't do much anymore. It's just kind of removed. And hopefully Viper counters here. He didn't, but... And also Tsukimai is like... gives the attack buff, right? Which is huge. To make the run faster. And also an instant turn, right? But yeah, this backup system from Doki Doki makes this run so clean. And then she reduced the cooldown of the people, right? Like, I think how Doki works, her third skill gives you 12% turn meter on the lowest guy that has, like for example now, Doki would give herself, right? It boosts the lowest turn meter 1 up. And then on her second skill, it's she has this 5 turns. If you skill it up completely, it's 5 turns. If you didn't skill, I skilled her up, so I have 5 turns cooldown reset. But it works like this. You cannot aim it actually. So if you autoplay an arena, you can aim it pretty good. You just don't use the cooldowns from high cost ones. But like, if Doki Doki used that skill, and someone has 5 cooldown and the other one has 4 cooldown, it will make 1 cooldown away from the 5, then from the 4, then from the 4 again, and then so on. Across the whole team. So the highest cooldown gets cooldown reset. Which happens here to be often Linglo. And then she can heal it much more often, right? And then she gives also turn meter, which makes also the run more safe. Doki Doki carried me here. Without Doki Doki, I would be cooked. But you can maybe replace her with Mia, sorry, the red healer, right? Or you can replace Tsukimai with the red healer as well. The run will just take much longer because you don't have a attack buff then. And yeah, that's my Aurora team now. I think Doki Doki is the goat. I show you guys why I skilled Doki Doki up. It's not for Aurora. I'm not sure if you need the skill ups. I had them already. I didn't have anything in the third skill when I found this, right? I started today, but I already made some progression in Amber Track and Ani Echo, as somehow it's called. And yeah. After this one, I'll show you guys what I mean why I scaled Doki Doki up. So you guys can see it's working pretty good. Oh, well, now it's cooked. Oh my god. But I promise it's working, okay? Out of 20 runs, I was testing the whole time. Out of 20 runs, it fails maybe once. It's like an 80 to 90% team. But yeah, I scaled up Doki Doki for this whole thing, right? It made it so more nice, because like, if they fast, right? If they fast, I think I'm somewhere here. Yeah, here. I used her basically everywhere. I'm working on this one. I'm just too slow. He's too fast. He just instantly killed my team. I'm too slow. I'm on Europe server. No one cleared it here yet. I checked on global server. I think 8 people are there that cleared it, but no one without Lily. But as soon I have my one drop from here, I actually can stop it well because the first run failed, right? Then I just make a new one. And I use her in Ember Track a lot. You know Asteroid, right? This is hard mode, right? This is normal mode already, long time finished. But you know Asteroid that stuns a lot. Can maybe make a video on as well. I have a video on Asteroid, which I explain everything what's happening there. But here now I use Doki, and it made the run so free. I don't know if I'm still in here, but or if I'm even was listed. Yeah, here. It's a very long run, 17 minutes, but I just went shower while leave this running. It's safe because Doki Doki, the backup thingy is so strong in this because he gets so much stunned, right? But if you have backup, the stun gets removed and they still have the turn, right? Makes it safe. It's just a very long run. And then I had Viper in there. That's why I skilled him up as well, because I use him Ember Track a lot. When they have 40% less attack, your units don't die from some one shot, right? So my Ross is always safe with Viper together. But yeah, this run took ages, but I just went shower, right? But that's why I skill up Doki. It's not for this, it's for like mainly the PvE stuff. I don't remember if I used her here. Yeah, I still used her here as well. Let's see. Basically the same team. Just auto play, go AFK, do something, and then it's most likely done. And here I just stopped. I didn't try it yet. Which I will still finish maybe today or tomorrow. And yeah, and I use her a lot in this one as well. I'm on the third phase, right? So I think people underrate Doki a lot. I didn't play the beta, right? I didn't play the beta at the beginning. So I didn't know anything about the game, but my friends started playing and I want to join them. And I'm normally like wanna be efficient, right? And min-maxing and stuff. So I listened to the people that played beta, and everyone said don't invest in Doki Doki early. But now I regret it because I think after 4 days I gave her a shot, right? And then I tested it a little bit. And this, you guys will probably have a problem with the Nightmare dog here, because he stone you and then you kinda die, right? If you stone the healer, you're dead, right? Doki Doki removes the stone and the units still have a turn. It's so free. But yeah, you need a strong guy on this one. But yeah, that's just explaining the Doki Doki. I think Doki Doki is underrated. I think she's very strong. All my skill ups will go into this. My next one. Here, the next skill up, I will have 5 backup stacks when she casts this. At the moment it's 4, and then I have 5, which gonna be so nice. And then I think I stop. I just put this in to have the 5 backup stacks, and then I just stop skilling up. Or I make this. Turn meter. Instead of 6 times, it's make 8 times, it's 2 times more. I will still decide later what I do, but this one I want for sure. That's the reason I went down here. But the second skill, I personally like it a lot. So it makes your whole team faster and more damage as well. Like each stack gives you 2.5% damage and 2.5% speed, and you can stack up to 12 times if you scale it up. So it's normally under. You get like it goes to 10 stacks. I don't know how it was before, but yeah. That's just my explaining on the Doki Doki, right? Let's see. See, the run didn't fail, right? It honestly, I don't lie. It normally doesn't fail. Here you can see, right? It finished it. And scale up. Nice, nice, nice. But yeah. I hope you guys liked it. Leave a like, subscribe. If you have problems with any other content, let me know in the comment. I can maybe figure out something. I'm a no Lily owner, so I do everything without Lily, so yeah. But I have Doki Doki, which is fairly strong, and I have Mia as well, which is super strong too. So I just start using them a lot. Basically how I do almost every content is this tree. And the thing for some cases. I don't use the thing. I would say like I use the thing maybe 15% of the time, but not really often. It's this tree I have most likely always in the team. And yeah, this 2 in arena makes the enemy question their life because they don't understand the backup buff, right? So they stunned my Mio and my Doki had a backup stack and Mio was just unstunned and I just freezed him and he was dead. But yeah. Thanks for watching, leave a like and subscribe, and we see us on the next one, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace, peace, peace.